Shut your mouth and listen up.
Hello, it's Leshix here, and if you're still wondering whether to play the second part of Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm here to help. We have to start with the fact that the sequel has not become any less hardcore than the first game. Okay, we didn't start too optimistically, but wait. At the beginning of the adventure, Henry is quite an experienced hero, but as a result of the wild action, his statistics are significantly reduced already in the prologue. Well, we have all the stats on level 5 at the start, wow, incredible. Which doesn't mean that we're super strong, and also the maximum limits is 30 points, so we have to progress all the time. But anyway, 5 is still better than 0, right? The beginning of the game may seem a bit long by reminding us of the mechanics already known from the first Kingdom Come, but when the game finally tells us, good bro, you already know the basics, so bye bye, take care, God bless you, then at least we know where we stand and we can finally start pushing. One important information here. We save the game with the well-known schnapps. I'm not a fan of this, terribly annoying. But fortunately, the theme has been made a little easier. We can create more potions from one portion of ingredients. At a more advanced level of alchemy, a maximum of 6. So we will drink as much as possible, as if beer and vodka were not enough. This is clearly a nod to those who couldn't get through the game without a quick save mode. Schnapps can also be stolen or bought, of course. About alchemy itself later in the material. Okay. Now about the fight, because that's what the game is all about. That distinctive star that marked the direction of attacks is still present, but the number of attack and defense directions has been reduced. And probably the window for an excellent block has also been slightly extended. Also, in the case of 1v1, it should be easier, but if a few guys attack you, then sorry but run, at least for a while until you get better stats or equipment. All in all, crossbows and much faster bows have been added. There are also firearms. This can make it easier to get into a fight. Henry no longer has to enter into a full dialogue with the merchants just to choose the trade option, because it is available from the quick menu when he approaches the seller. You also don't have to follow the characters in quests on your own, because there is an option to follow the characters, finally. The entire inventory screen has also been reworked, arranging items in the main view in clear categories. And this is where alchemy all in green comes in. The system was slightly rebuilt, allowing Henry to control the position of the boiler over the fire, which complicates the process of brewing liquids. The potions themselves now have as many as 4 different quality levels, and each of them rewards us with additional effects. For example, schnapps also strengthen some basic attributes when drunk, and the bonus granted depends on the class of the potion. About the economy. It is no longer possible to pump up the merchants' wallets with just any item and then collect the spoils they have worked out from well-protected chests. Merchants always operate with small amounts, even if we throw them a ton of rubbish, so carrying junk to fill the merchants' coffers has automatically become ineffective. The prices of individual goods have also been adjusted. More exclusive items are still more expensive than others, and speaking about money, you speak about crafting. There is also the highly anticipated possibility of forging weapons. The new blacksmithing minigame turns out to be quite efficiently implemented and simply enjoyable, although, as in the case of alchemy, you need to devote some free time to it. We have also some changes in perks, because the less necessary ones, such as herbalism, began to fall under the scope of more general arts. In this case, survival, which also includes hunting. Similarly, theft, where we no longer have a distinction between opening locks and pickpocketing the NPCs. Now both actions are in theft category. Side quests turn out to be long, interesting and ingenious. Often we can meet the challenges we encounter in various ways. Freedom is absolutely the key here, and it is only up to us how we use the knowledge we gain to achieve success. At the end, it's good to mention that the first of the two maps available in KCD2 is large enough to spend at least several dozen hours on it and have something to do. The best adventures here are created by ourselves and the people we meet along the way, often in completely unobvious places. The feeling of not having shackles is probably the biggest advantage of this production. You just want to be in this world even if no one tells you to do anything specific at the moment. Hope you guys will enjoy the game. See you around.